Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm back at it with a brand new challenge. For those who have seen me before on Twitch, you've probably heard of my undead only playthrough. This was a playthrough I did on Pirate 101 where I did a full game playthrough purely relying on undead companions and summons for my damage source, and I had my main character unable to attack at all. Doing that run was a very difficult and fun challenge for me, and it kind of got me wanting to experiment with other runs of similar sort. The run that I'm going to be doing now on Wizard101 is going to be a minions only playthrough. So what that's going to entail is I'm going to be playing the game while only using minions. So for minions, in reference to those who don't know what minions are a type of summonable monster that you can get through either treasure cards or spells or pets that will basically give you a monster that you can summon into the fight, and it will have some attacks, buffs, and stuff of the sort, and they're typically used to help you out with just like getting some extra damage in. But with this challenge, I'm going to be using a ton of different minions to kind of get as much damage as I can and attempt to beat all of First Arc while using minions. On top of that, I'm going to beat First Arc, that means all the way up to Malastare, and I'm also going to do Grizzleheim and Wintertusk for this challenge. A huge shout out goes to Wayne on YouTube and Twitch. He's currently doing his Minions 101 playthrough. He's in Catacombs at the time of this recording, and he was a huge inspiration for this run, and he's really the way that I stumbled upon it. So I want to give a huge shout out to Wayne again, because without him, I would not have even think of a run like this, and I'm really excited to try it out. With this challenge, there are going to be some major rules. Most notably, the rules that I will be using for my run is going to be 1. Minions will be the only damage source I'm allowed to have. 2. I can use monstrology summons, but in order to prevent fights from becoming too easy, I'll only be using them sparingly. That means that I won't be using level 170 summons and, like, say, early worlds, because I think that would lose the integrity of the run. 3. I can accept help when it comes to hatches and TC trading for minions and monstrology summons, but beyond that, this run will be fully solo. And the only type of help that I will have beyond that is if I need to farm gear. And when it comes to farming gear, the rule that I will be instating is as follows. I will only be allowed to have help upon beating the dungeon fully solo, and then if I want to go back and farm gear from that dungeon, I'm allowed to have help. But if I want to get any gear first, I have to be able to beat that dungeon solo with just my minions. After that, when it comes to crowns gear for this run, I'm going to try to use it as sparingly as possible. The only exceptions that I will be using is for stuff such as minion-based gear. There are a few pieces of gear in the game that do give unique minions that I will be trying to showcase for this run, because typically you wouldn't even use these minions as is, so I think it's a good way to kind of stay on theme for the run. Beyond that, I will use some farmable gear that you can get from golden key bosses and stuff of the sort to kind of like get a little bit of an edge during the run, and then other stuff like that, I'll pretty much be avoiding crowns for the most part. When it comes to the gear that I'm starting off with on this run is going to be a Heartsteel, which is a 5% resist Athame, a Ring of Refreshment, which gives 2% pip chance, a mount, and 4 pets that give some summons. So the summons that I'm going to have, just basically from the pets, will allow me to play the game immediately off rip with a summon without needing to go and grab treasure cards, because if I need to get treasure cards, I would need to get gold, which creates like a loophole situation. So I decided to allow pets at the start just to be able to get the summons and kind of like pick up off there. I'm also allowing myself to have a level 10 wand that will give me a pip, so then rather than waiting till level 15 to get a wand, it will just be 5 levels early, and this won't have a major impact on gameplay. It's more of a quality of life item. The recordings for this series, episode 1 and 2, have already been made. If you guys are wondering, I've been live streaming this playthrough on Twitch, and that's why my character is currently level 12 at the time of recording this video. So if you want to see those videos, they will be in Twitch right now, and then they'll be shortly after this video goes live. I will post the VODs of episode 1 and 2 onto YouTube. And if you guys want to see the footage live and see what's happening, check me out at twitch.tv/randomlocust. With all that said, I really hope you guys do enjoy this run, and I think it's going to be a really fun one, so I hope you guys do enjoy. Anyway, have a good one. Peace.